In our increasingly digital world, the loss or compromise of data can feel catastrophic. Family photos held hostage by a failed hard drive. Corporate secrets exfiltrated by unseen attackers. Yet the methods used to retrieve this information carry significant ethical weight. Professionals must operate with technical skill and with an unwavering commitment to legal and moral principles. We'll explore 3 advanced ethical techniques. Graphic, microchip, AI magnifier, document with checkmark, cleanroom extractions, AI-assisted Yara rules, GDPR-compliant audit logs. Each method protects victims and upholds digital evidence integrity. This is not a guide for amateur sleuths or questionable motives. It's an inside look at legitimate investigators operating within strict ethical boundaries. The goal: recover what was lost or prove what occurred, while maintaining an unimpeachable chain of custody and respecting legal frameworks. The difference between white hat and black hat often lies in authorization, documentation, intent. When a storage device, be it a solid-state drive, a mobile phone's internal memory, a traditional hard drive, suffers catastrophic physical failure, the data isn't always gone forever. More often than not, the information still exists on the NAND memory chips, but the device's controller or other components have failed, making it inaccessible. This is where cleanroom forensics comes into play. A certified cleanroom is an environment controlled to eliminate dust, static electricity, and other contaminants that could destroy the delicate internal workings of a memory chip. Professionals don lab coats, gloves, hairnets before even entering the workspace, ensuring no foreign particles compromise the hardware. This level of care is the first step in a long and meticulous process. The secret to success begins with complete environmental control. Inside the cleanroom, a technician will carefully desolder the NAND flash memory chips from the device's main circuit board. This is a highly delicate operation, requiring specialized equipment and a steady hand, as excessive heat or physical stress can fracture the chip. Once removed, the chip is not simply plugged into a standard reader. Instead, it is placed in a specialized socket that connects to a powerful forensic imaging tool. This tool is designed to read the raw binary data directly from the chip, bypassing the failed controller entirely. It creates a perfect, bit-for-bit image of the chip's contents, preserving the data in its original state before any analysis begins. The critical secret here is, in the realm of cybersecurity and incident response, identifying malicious files is a constant cat-and-mouse game. Attackers continually modify their malware to evade detection. Traditional antivirus signatures struggle to keep up. This is where Yara, a versatile tool for pattern matching, becomes indispensable. At its core, a Yara rule is simply a description of what to look for, a set of strings, hexadecimal patterns that characterize malware or a whole family of threats. An investigator might write a rule to find a unique text string embedded in spyware, like a command and control server address or a specific function name. That lets them scan and pinpoint suspicious files with high precision. Historically, writing effective Yara rules was manual and time-consuming. By 2025, pros use simple machine learning models to speed this up. Feed an AI thousands of known malware samples and an equal number of benign files. The model learns patterns, code structures, and malware characteristics. It can auto-generate draft Yara rules, more complex and resilient than quick human drafts. The secret: not replacing analysts, but using AI to augment their intuition and speed. Humans then refine, test, and validate rules to avoid false positives. Example: a journalist suspected their laptop was compromised after targeted phishing emails. A digital forensics team was brought in to investigate. Manual hunting would have taken days. They deployed an AI-assisted Yara engine. The system, trained on recent espionageware, flagged a seemingly harmless PDF. The generated rule pointed to an unusual code structure in the PDF metadata, a structure the AI linked to a new zero-day exploit. the analyst confirmed spyware that logged keystrokes. The report, with the Yara rule and its match, proved the compromise. In the wake of privacy regulations like the GDPR in Europe and similar laws worldwide, most reputable online services are required to maintain detailed logs of user activity. These audit trails are a treasure trove of information for ethical investigators. They record who accessed an account, from what IP address, at what time, what actions they performed. While designed for compliance and security monitoring, these logs can be legally requested by an individual to investigate unauthorized access to their own accounts. It is not about hacking a system, but about using established legal channels to request the data that a service provider already collects. The first step in any log-based investigation is making a formal data access request, often citing specific articles of the GDPR or other relevant privacy laws. This is a legal process, not a technical one. The request must be precise, outlining the time frame and type of activity being investigated. Once the service provider validates the requester's identity and legal right to the information, they will typically provide the audit logs in a standard format, JSON, CSV. These raw logs can be dense and difficult to read, containing thousands of entries. The real work for the investigator is to parse this data, filter out the noise, and build a clear timeline of events. The secret is knowing that, for example, an executive at a company was accused of leaking confidential documents to a competitor. The executive vehemently denied the accusation, claiming their account must have been compromised. Their legal team hired a forensic expert who submitted a formal request to their cloud storage provider for all access logs related to the executive's account for the past month. The logs showed a successful login from an unrecognized IP address located in a different country just minutes before the confidential files were downloaded. This login also occurred at 3:00 a.m. local time, when the executive was verifiably at home and asleep. This single log entry was the cornerstone of their defense. By correlating the suspicious IP address from the cloud provider's log with network logs from the company's own firewall, the investigator could further strengthen the case. They could show that the IP address had never before been used to access the company's network, adding weight to the claim of an external breach. The investigator compiled these findings into a simple chronological report, transforming raw log data into a compelling narrative. This is the power of the audit trail. Objective, third-party evidence of digital events. The essential secret is that, when handled ethically and legally, logs do not lie. Check the pinned comments or the video description to connect with the top cybersecurity investigators on email, adamcybersecuritiesegmail.com. If you enjoyed this type of video, comment yes and share to 3 people, and we will make another video showing you how and where to get these gadgets so you too can an investigator. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.